is today. In today's video, I will explain you about the exogenic forces. In last lecture or in our last class, we have studied about the endogenic forces and what are the causes of it. And now in this video, we will study about the exogenic force. You all know that we all love to enjoy the beautiful natural wonders. They wearing landforms on the Earth's surface. Okay, when we see the different landform on our Earth, we enjoy these all kind of landforms, whether they are the mountains, hills, plateaus, or plain areas or valleys. Okay, but how all these are formed? Okay, what are the forces which change the landscape on our Earth? So they are the two forces, that is the endogenic and the exogenic forces. And you have studied about the endogenic, which means the internal forces. Endo means internal and genic means the origin. Okay, so we have studied about the endogenic. Now exogenic forces are is the word which is derived from the two words, that is exo and genic. Exo means the internal force. Okay, internal force, that the force which originate from the exterior part of the. Exo means outer. Okay, endo means interior and exo means outer. Exogenic force or the exogenic word, it is derived from the two words, that is exo and genic. Exo means outer or external and genic means origin. The force that origin in the outer part of the Earth's surface, that is called the exogenic forces. Means that the landscape is exposed to the forces of nature. It is being continuously worn down by external forces, also termed as the exogenic forces. Okay, the two processes that continuously wearing down the rocks on the Earth's surface are weathering and erosion. The two forces which is changing our Earth's surface, they are of two types. One is the weathering and other is erosion. Okay, weathering is a breaking. What is weathering? Weathering is a breaking of rocks on Earth's surface. Okay, they mainly cause due to the some elements like the temperature changes, frost action, and due to the chemical changes. Okay, the weathering means breaking of rocks. जब rocks टूट कर, चट्टानें टूट कर गिरती हैं, उसको हम weathering कहते हैं. And these weathering happen due to the different elements. Weathering is caused due to the different elements because of changing temperature. When sometimes it is very hot, temperature is very high, and because of that also the rock or the big rocks get broken down. And also when it is very cool, when the temperature goes very down, and when there is a gap between the rocks, in winter, the ice, when the snow, the water change into the snow, and in these gap, the ice get, जो आइस होती है इसमें जाकर जम जाती है, और बाद में इन जब आइस इसमें जमती है इन गैप्स के बीच में, तो ये क्या करती है, दे यूज़ टू ब्रेक द रॉक्स, और ये रॉक को तोड़ने का काम करती है. तो दैट इज़ वाई द वेदरिंग is also caused due to the change in temperature and frost, and because of chemical changes. Okay, because of change in the temperature, frost action, and due to the chemical change. This is about the weathering. And now what is erosion? Erosion is also a wearing down and carrying out away of the rocks by the action running water, glacier, sea waves, or wind. Erosion is also a very big or we can say very main reason for the formation of different kinds of land. Okay, and it happens, erosion is wearing down and carrying away of the rocks. इसमें क्या होता है कि जो rocks होती हैं, in this process what happens, या इसमें होता क्या है कि इसमें जो हवाएं होती हैं, the different agent like the glacier, sea waves, and wind and running water, they erode the material. Okay, the material which comes with the water, they erode it and or transport to the other places, and they used to deposit in these sediments in other places. And because of this, we used to see different kinds of landform in different part of the world. Okay, when you see the delta is also made by the erosion. Okay, that is also by the process of erosion. And we can see different type of landscape which is made by this deposition. Okay, deposition is by erosion of sediments. Okay, and this is about the deposition, or we can say we have learned about the weathering and erosion, means endogenic forces. Now in next lecture we will study about the different agent which are responsible to formation of different kind of landform. Now we will study about the different agents like the water, glacier and wind. They are the agent which used to form the different kind of land by eroding the sediments from one place to the other place. Okay, like you have seen the mushroom rocks, or you have seen some trenches and some valleys, V-shaped valley and U-shaped valley. These are the valley which are made because of the erosion, deposition or weathering. Okay, now in next lecture we will study about the different agents of the erosion. Okay, thank you.